Your Chromebook is only useful if the information that you need is available on it. In this video, we're going to take a look at the file system for Chrome OS and how to get your existing files and content onto your device. First, we're going to take a look at the Files app. Click in the bottom left corner of your screen to open up the Chrome app launcher and do a search for the word Files. You should see this blue app appear, and this is the Files icon. We're going to be using this regularly, so I would encourage you to right-click on that app and select Pin to Shelf. That will make the Files app available down here at the bottom of your screen so that you don't have to search for it each and every time. Let's go ahead and open up the Files app and take a look at what we see. It's very familiar, should be very similar to what Mac and Windows provides to you in organizing and managing your files. Now, there's two main areas that we have access to. There's My Files, and this is where anything that is physically stored on this Chromebook will be located. The most common reason you would go here is to access a file that you have downloaded. And so the download folder will display anything that you've downloaded from a website. This is the default location of your downloads. You can customize that if you wish. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, just below My Files, you'll see Google Drive, and this is where Chromebooks really shine. Chromebooks are deeply integrated with all of the other Google services, especially Google Drive. And so all of your Google Drive content is available from the Files app of your Chromebook. We can click to expand our files and view all of your folders. We can look at Shared with Me and even take inventory of what offline files have been downloaded. It's super easy to access anything in Google Drive on a Chromebook, which is wonderful. Now, your Google Drive account is a cloud-based service, so it's available from any device that you sign into. The files in My Files or the download folder are only available on this particular Chromebook. So you want to give some thought to how you're using the download folder area. If a student downloads a file during first hour and plans on using it later in the day, they are probably going to need to move that file from downloads into My Drive. That's assuming they're using different Chromebooks throughout the day, because the downloads folder is only available on that particular device. Now, if you want to adjust the download location to skip that step, you certainly can do so. Let's go into the settings for our Chromebook. So we'll click in the bottom right corner on the taskbar and select the gear, the fidget spinner. And in the settings page, we're going to do a search for downloads. Quite a few things are going to come up. We're going to scroll down close to the bottom, and you'll see this option here that says location. If you don't want to have to think and manage your files and put certain files from your download folder into your Google Drive folder, you're probably going to want to click Change here and select your Google Drive account. I would create a folder called File Downloads and then place those files in there. I wouldn't just dump them into the root folder of Google Drive. So that's an option for you. Sometimes school districts will do that automatically to prevent Chromebooks from running out of storage space, but you can take a look and adjust if you'd like. Now, if your files are not in Drive, they're not on your Chromebook, if they're on an external storage device like a USB drive, a digital camera, you can plug that device into your Chromebook and it will appear. So you can see right now I have a USB drive plugged into my Chromebook, and I can access the files that are on there. So if I'm trying to transfer files from that USB drive into Drive or my Chromebook file storage, I would simply select those files and then drag them into whichever location I want them to appear. Your Chromebook should support pretty much any external storage device. Like I said, digital cameras, USB drives, iPhones, things of that nature. That's a quick look at managing files on your Chromebook. Take a look at what you have. Hopefully that'll be helpful tips.